Channel 11 News is next. Wind-whipped brush fires scorching the Southland. One man is dead, hundreds being forced to flee their homes. Even an entire university campus is being evacuated, and we'll have all the latest. Also tonight, some surprising developments in the effort to bring the hijackers of the Achille Lauro to justice, lessons on AIDS for public school kids, and an update on the Dodgers and their playoff problems. All coming up in our half hour of news next. Stay with us.
Channel 11's 8 o'clock news is next. Brush fires whipped by steady Santa Ana winds continue to threaten many Southland communities. 10 homes were leveled late today. We'll report live on the danger in Malibu and update you on all the fires burning in the Southland. Also tonight, a local couple dies in the crash of a homemade airplane. You'll meet a woman who may be a $2 million winner in the California lottery. And we'll tell you Toronto took the pennant. All coming up right here in our half hour of news next. The Channel 11 8 o'clock news is next. A terrorist bombing kills 6. It's aimed at a local Christian broadcasting outfit. We'll hear from a former Playboy playmate who claims bizarre sex was a part of her job. San Diego Mayor Roger Hedgecock may get a brand new trial. We'll tell you why. And we'll show you what's brewing on the fire lines in Malibu and in Ventura County. All coming up in our half hour of news next.
Channel 11's 8 o'clock news is next. Coming up, we'll tell you about a new study that says the air you're breathing may cause lung cancer. UCLA finds that many of its buildings on campus aren't safe. San Diego Mayor Roger Hedgecock makes a decision about his political future, and your car insurance rates could be going up as much as 55%. All this and much more coming up in our half hour of news next. So stay with us. Channel 11's 8 o'clock news is next. The man who killed San Francisco Mayor George Moscone and gay supervisor Harvey Milk is dead tonight, and we'll have the final chapter in the story of Dan White. Heavy rains drenching the Southland. We'll tell you about all the problems they're causing around here. We'll also tell you about President Reagan's plans to arm the Jordanians and Israel's plea for new peace talks in the Middle East. All coming up in our half hour of news next. News is next. The Night Stalker suspect says he wants new lawyers, but the judge has a different idea. We'll have word on why Dan White may have committed suicide. More on the crimes of violence and why they're becoming deadlier. A new attack on affirmative action by the Reagan administration. You will meet a lottery finalist and the new Rose Queen. All coming up in our half hour of news next. o'clock news is next. President Reagan challenges the Soviets with a new strategy for world peace. Here at home, there's demonic outbursts in court from the Night Stalker suspect. An Orange County health team finds prostitutes with AIDS. We're going to rate your Southland lawmakers for toughness on crime, and we'll show you how the latest attempts to save Humphrey the Whale have worked. All coming up on our half hour of news next. Channel 11's 8 o'clock news is next. High-pressure tactics invade the Southland supermarket strike. Chemical spills, bomb threats, and possibly tainted food. We'll report live. Also, an unexpected turn of events in Geneva as the Superpower Summit gets underway. And we'll show you how the First Ladies got along at the summit, too. All coming up in our half hour of news next. Channel 11's 8 o'clock news is next. We'll tell you why you'd better head for the bank right away if you need cash over the holiday weekend, and why a red light flashing in your car's rearview mirror could be good news. Also tonight, will Egypt go to war over the Malta hijacking? Did the dinosaur age end because of a comet? And what are 45,000 pounds of potatoes doing on Yogi Berra's front lawn? All this coming up in our half hour of news next.
Channel 11 8 o'clock news is next right here. Big problems from wind and rainstorms making a double-barreled assault in the Southland area. An avalanche hits the ski slopes. Christmas shoppers hit the stores in droves. The shuttle astronauts try construction in space. And we'll tell you about a plan to get close to Halley's Comet. All coming up in the next half hour of news next right here.
Channel 11's 8 o'clock news is next. The drenching rain continuing to cause big problems in the Southland, but if you think it's bad here, wait till you see the deadly weather in the rest of the country. We'll also tell you about a multi-million-dollar Brinks robbery. Will the top man at NASA have his job tomorrow? And guess what city will be the largest in the nation by the year 2000? We'll have all of this in our half hour of news next. Stay with us. Coming up on our 8 o'clock news, some new rules about sex in the gay bathhouses. We'll tell you what they are. One of the suspects talks in the brutal UCLA murders. We'll show you the high surf tonight, the shuttle landing at Edwards, plus a big cabinet shakeup, according to Washington sources, and the head of the space agency calls it quits. All the details coming up in our half hour of news next, so stay with us.